Happy Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. And it's been an interesting one for sure. It is time for me to share the results of the testing that I have completed of Quick Creator AI this week. Now, hopefully, if you're here, you'll know what's been going on this week. But for anybody who has just found us, quick snapshot for you. I come live on a Monday and I pick 2 new topics, developments, tools, whatever, that is going on in the world of AI. And I bring you sort of a snapshot of breaking news, if you like, of what's going on so that you can keep up to speed with lots of the developments, because we all know that AI is moving at an incredible pace at the moment. Then I came back on Wednesday, and this is the format that will happen on a weekly basis. I came back on Wednesday, and I picked one of the 2 developments, and this week I picked what I thought would probably be most relevant, or at least of most interest to the largest percentage of my current audience at the moment, whether you are a client of mine, whether you're somebody that is sort of watching my content from a distance, maybe you are wanting to start to incorporate AI into your world, but you're not quite there yet. For whatever reason, you're here, and I hope that you're getting some value from these lives. So I'm here today to give you my feedback, my honest opinions, and I'm going to talk to you about my experiences and give you my genuine recommendations at the end of this live. So, bearing in mind, I've had 24 hours to work with this tool. So you take from that what you will. 24 hours obviously isn't a huge amount of time, but I also know that most entrepreneurs, solopreneurs are time starved in a lot of cases. And so 24 hours is a good window for me to have a look and give you some feedback, I think. So what did I find? Well, we're going to start with ease of use, because I think that is what most people are looking for. Honestly, setup was quick, super quick. You type in your business details and your goals. So it could be, for example, generating leads for a coaching offer. And it creates a functional page, landing page for you in minutes. So for anybody who is uncomfortable with tech, that in itself can be a game changer. Okay, the fact that you put in some basic information and it comes back with a landing page is mind-blowing for people who are new to this world, particularly I think for people who are just setting out in business and just want easy processes to work with. Strengths, it is brilliant for speed. Okay, if you've been stuck with an idea in your head, things live in our heads for far too long, but if you've had an idea in your head but you haven't had a landing page for that information, then this tool literally removes that barrier. It gets you moving, so you can take the idea out of your head, get it onto a landing page, and you're good to go. So that's 2 big ticks from me already. Now we're going to look at limitations, because for me, the designs, the creative is really limited. Now, obviously, this is a new development, so that is only going to improve over time. But if you are a brand that needs polish or complex automations, you're going to find this really restrictive. So, as I said earlier, it's great for a newbie, for somebody starting out with a new business. But at this stage, it is absolutely not advanced enough for anybody who's looking for scale, is my honest opinion on this. Best fit, as I said, ideal for solopreneurs or new business owners who, frankly, just need something fast. If this is for your first sales, your first ebook, or whatever, it's ideal. But if you're running a more established brand, you're probably going to outgrow it very quickly. Okay. My personal verdict for me at AI Alchemy, right now, I'm not going to be switching. I will watch it because this is new and all of these things move at a pace, and it will get more advanced with its offerings. But right now, it doesn't match my own systems. I can do far more with my systems than I can do with theirs. However, I love the fact that tools like this exist, because they make entry point into AI marketing so much more accessible for everybody. And accessibility is what creates opportunities, okay? That's why I think AI is so powerful for everybody at the moment, and why I feel, within reason, AI should be embraced. Now, hopefully that's given you a little bit of an insight. Next week, Monday, I'll be back on Monday, and we will pick 2 more new developments or hacks or whatever it is. I'm going to have a little study over the weekend and see what's coming up, what things I think might be useful for you. And then again, we'll put it to the test through the week, and I will be back next Friday to give you my verdict. So, obviously, as I said, I'm going to have a little play this weekend and see what I can find. But if there's a tool or a system that you would love me to review, drop it in the comments or send me a DM, and you never know. It might not be next week, but it might be something that gets featured here in the coming weeks. So hopefully for week 1, that's given you a little bit of an insight. Maybe you've got to know me a little bit more. You see the voice and the name behind the brand. And hopefully we've given you some value. And let's make these weekly lives, they're short and sweet. Hopefully that can be a new habit that you bring into your world as a business owner. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will be back at 1 o'clock on Monday.